Pork Chop. I'm Crafty Valerie. Yes, I'm wearing my mask. I wanted to show off the new mask I made for the 4th of July. For now, I'll be taking it off. For this mask, I made my own ties or bias tape. So I will show you how to make your own bias tape. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about some sewing tools that I use. Before I do that, I want to show you this drawing that I received from one of my subscribers, Jessica. She drew a picture of me sitting down next to a sewing machine. So I just want to say thank you so much. It really made my day. It was very thoughtful of you. The first tool I want to show you today is this Rotary Cutter. It has a round circular blade, so when you roll it down on the surface and apply pressure, it cuts through. These rotary cutters are good for cutting curves and corners. The smaller the blade, the tighter the corner you can cut. To protect your table or surface while using the rotary cutter, it's better to use a rubber mat. Do not use a cardboard cutting board. A good item to have is this magnetic pin holder. As you are sewing, you tend to drop pins, and so this holder, being magnetic, helps the pins to stay in place. And if you do happen to drop some, just aim them towards the pin and it'll catch them really quickly. Ta-da! They won't fall off. So this is one item that is a good idea to have. A good helping tool to have are some clips like these that I bought in this cute little canister. They come in different sizes. These are good to use for when you have some fabric that you need to hold together, but it's too thick for pins to go through, and so these little clamps help to hold it. You can get these clamps at any fabric or craft store, but I happened to order mine on Amazon. Came with this cute little canister and with like 100 different size clamps for like 10 bucks. Another helping tool that I use is this paper or pattern weight. This was given to me and made by my brother Javier, who is a welder, and made this out of a heavy-duty metal rig bar and shaped it into a fish. And then so he also painted it. So I really like it because it's nice and heavy and works very good as a paperweight. I have also seen seamstress use washers where you can buy different sizes and weights, and then you can cover them and decorate them as you wish. Another tool that I just recently got is this tube turner. I saw this seamstress use this on a video and thought it was a good idea, and I wanted to try it myself. So let me show you how that works. If you happen to sew a tube that's long and needs to be turned inside out, you put it into the bar here, stick it all the way in, and then once you're in the end, you clamp it down, and then you turn, and then you move this over to the other side. Grab it and move it to the other side. As you're holding the clamp. And then once you have the inside out started there, you can take it out and then just pull it down. Ta-da! There's other type of turning tubes you can get. This is only one style and type. You can also use your fingers. It'll just take a little longer. So you just grab the material and keep pulling. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. And there you go. Another item that I think is good to keep handy is this double-sided clear adhesive tape. This tape is good to have for when you get a loose hem from your skirt or your pants or your dress, and you don't really feel like sewing the hem up at that moment, this is a temporary repair for that hem. I'm going to demonstrate on this piece of fabric. Once you cut the piece of tape of the size of the hem that's gone loose, you cut it and you place the one side of the tape on the fabric before you take the paper off, so that it won't get stuck together. So you place the one piece of the fabric onto your hem, and then you can remove the top paper. Then once you remove the top paper, then you can sew it to the bottom hem or the top of the hem, and it closes together, and the hem is repaired. I hope you can understand and see how that works. So this is a double-sided tape that you insert into the hem so that it's able to hold. But it's only a temporary repair, because as you wash it, the adhesive comes off and the hem comes loose again. So this double-sided tape is a good idea to have for a fast repair. For my next item, I want to show you my cute little iron that I got. In my previous video, I had mentioned to you that it's always a good idea to have your iron ready and going for when you're sewing, so that you can sew your hems and your seams to help you sew better. So I thought it was a good idea to get a little iron so that I could just have it ready right next to me for whenever I needed to press those seams. Since I bought this small little iron, I wanted to make a little ironing board for it. So I made this little ironing board. I just cut out some cardboard, and I taped up like an old towel to it, and then I have this small little table right next to me when I'm sewing, and so I put this little board on that I made next on the table. Now I always have this little ironing board with my little iron right next to me, ready to go as I'm sewing. So I always have this iron right next to me, ready to go. Along with my iron, I also bought this folding ironing mat so that I could put it on my little ironing board that I made. Since I wasn't sure that this was fireproof and I didn't want the iron burning through it, make sure that it is fireproof. Another reason why I like this ironing mat that I bought is because it's foldable and it's washable, and it's very convenient to use for when you're traveling. You can fold it up and put it in your suitcase along with your cute little iron. Those are all the items and tools that I have to show you today. Those are all very helpful tools to have while you're sewing. But before I go, I am going to show you how I make my own bias tape. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. And if you're liking my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, don't hesitate to put them on the comment. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, have fun keeping it crafty.